Hello, I am James Heller, and this is how to work with agents to find great deals. All right, so let's jump in. I'm gonna cover benefits of working with agents and how to create a triple win system for both on market and off market. And I'm gonna do this if you're a real estate investor or if you're just a home buyer and you're just intimidated by all these high prices and bidding with a bunch of people. Some ways that will give you an edge when you're buying a house for yourself on market. Here are the high-level benefits of working with agents. Agents work with many types of sellers, both with market-ready homes and with homes that need some love. Agents work with people who are ready to sell today and can help educate the seller around the requirements of selling on market. What does this look like? A lot of sellers want a price that is in line with what other homes are selling for in the neighborhood, but they don't always recognize that their house is not at the same quality of other homes. So that house might require updates, which take time and money that the seller does not want to deal with. But they see homes selling in their neighborhood for X number of dollars and they want that same amount. So the agent can help educate them what needs to be done. And sometimes these sellers unfortunately have unrealistic expectations, which can cause headaches for agents, right? Because the agent has to go list this house. And if the price is too high, they know that it's gonna end up sitting there for a long time. And they're taking a lot of their time to maybe or maybe not even sell this house, right? They don't always know. So by creating win-win-win situations, you can help work with sellers and agents to get really good deals done. And as long as there's a win for the seller, a win for the agent, and the win for yourself, you can really find some amazing deals on market and also off market. And it is super, super important that you're building out a network. But when you do good business with people over and over again, you start to create a lot of trust, and they know that they can come to you to get deals done quickly. You do what you say that you're gonna do, and you're able to create good relationships and build a longer term network with these people. So this works both for investors and for home buyers, but I can't stress enough the importance of building your network. So I'm gonna jump into the secret to having really good deals brought to you, right? Rather than you going and hunting around looking for deals. There are ways to create situations where people want to bring you great deals because they trust you, they know that you will do what you say you're going to do, and you've done it before. But there is a secret to having really, really good deals brought to you every single day. I have people in my inbox every single day bringing me opportunities to buy houses that need a lot of work. And we're gonna cover exactly how we do this step by step with agents. Okay, the very best investors in the world create win-win-win, triple win situations for the seller, most importantly, for the agents that they work with, and also for themselves, the buyer. So the seller wants to sell in the shortest amount of time, they want the easiest possible way to sell, and they want the most amount of money, right? And we're talking about homes that need a little bit of work right now. So this is typically the order of their desires, right? They want to sell quickly, easily, and then they would like to get as much money as possible. The agent would like to go under contract quickly, right? They want to get their job done. They want to live up to their word to the seller. And they want the fewest hassles while under contract, right? They don't want to go back and forth on inspections. They don't want the buyer to drop out because they couldn't get financing. But they also want the highest amount of money, both so that they are living up to the expectations of their sellers, but also so that they can make the most commission. And the buyer, that's us, we're just looking for a good project. And most importantly, we want repeat business. We're in this business to create really good relationships And a lot of the people that bring us deals, the agents, the wholesalers, even just individuals that know family members that want to sell, they work with us again and again and again because they know that we do what we say we're going to do. So form really, really good relationships with people and treat everyone really well, because you'll create situations where you can both make a lot more money over time. So building trust is the most important thing inside of your network. So there's two ways to do this, and I want to show how we create triple wins on market. So first off, we will approach properties that are selling on market but probably need a bit of work. They're not always move-in ready, and we'll ask the seller's agent to represent us. And what that means is that they will get higher commission, but they'll also typically cut commission for the seller, and it makes communication a lot easier. It removes a step between you guys. So the agent's getting paid more money because they're making commission on both sides. They'll typically cut down their commission, meaning that the seller is paying less money in commission, which is amazing. And the communication is just a lot easier because there's fewer people involved. This is our strategy for creating triple win systems on market when a house is listed on the MLS. So when homes are not yet listed on the MLS, they're off market, and it's sometimes what we call a pocket listing. There's also another great way to create a triple win situation. So the agent knows that there's a seller who's considering selling, but for whatever reason, they haven't listed it on the market yet. Either they don't want to, they don't want to do showings, they know the place isn't up to the standards of an on-market home, or they just haven't listed yet, but they're planning to at some point in the near future. So when agents bring us these types of properties, we have a way of creating a triple win system, and we will pay the agent's commission instead of the seller. Okay, so that's a little bit different than usual. And what we'll do is when we close on the property, we can close in 15 days, typically very quickly. We will pay the agent at closing. And what that means is that they make a percentage right away within 15 days. And then also after we're done doing the project, let's say it's a fix and flip, we're gonna renovate the property and then sell it again. We will also do the listing with the agent after the flip is done. So they're gonna earn commission twice, and this whole process is much, much faster than trying to sell a beat up home on the MLS. I wanna give an example of how this works. Let's take, for example, a house that is listed for $350,000 and the agent is getting paid 2%. The house needs some work. It's gonna sit on the market for a long time. The house may or may not qualify for a conventional mortgage. So all the people that are trying to buy this house have to go out and get financing from a bank. The bank looks at this house and says, this is not move-in ready. We are not willing to lend money on this house. So most homeowners do not want to do all of the renovation work that it takes to make it livable, to get up to their standards. Most homeowners want a turnkey property. They move in, it's ready to go, everything's already done. The max agent payout in this situation is $7,000, right? If they're earning 2% on $350, and that's if this thing ever sells. Sometimes they don't. Right? Sometimes they just sit there for months. I mean, you can look right now on Zillow or Redfin and you'll see homes that have been sitting for 90 days, 120 days, maybe even longer. And the agent is doing all of that work, but they don't get paid until the property sells. Here's the alternative, and this is how we help sellers and agents make more money more quickly. So in this scenario, there's a $300,000 sale price, right? So let's say it's the same house and we buy it off market for a little bit of a discount, right? This is probably really what it's worth at the end of the day. We buy super quickly, we buy all cash, and there's no formal inspection, right? We just look through to make sure that the roof's not caving in or that the building's not falling over. In our scenario, the agent is going to be paid 1% of that purchase price up front, right? So we'll close in 15 days. They'll be paid $3,000 right off the bat. Great. The seller doesn't have to pay any commission. They don't have to pay any closing costs, and there's no big inspection items to fix. So at the end of the day, they're probably making a similar amount of money, but they're doing it a lot more quickly and with less headaches. So on the back end, we'll renovate the home and we'll sell it, let's say, for $500,000, right? We've done a really nice remodel. We've made it great for a young family to move into, and we list it, and our houses usually sell really fast. I mean, 1 or 2 days has been about it in this current market. So listing with that same agent, we'll pay 2% on the listing and they'll make $10,000 when that sells. So over this whole period, that agent has made $13,000 instead of the $7,000 that maybe they would have made if the house sold on market to begin with. And the great thing is, this all happens super quickly. We can close in 15 days on the first project. Typically our projects take 30, maybe 45 days because we have really amazing crews that do this work, and they sell quickly on the back end because we have a great finished product that people want to buy. So that's it. That is how we work with agents both for on-market and off-market properties. And if you like this video, please go ahead and like and follow on YouTube and Instagram. And you can find me here at Hellerman Industries on YouTube. I make lots of videos that cover all kinds of topics in real estate investing. So follow, subscribe at Hellerman Industries. Thanks so much.